Good evening, fifth graders. We're going to be taking a look at the Unit 6 review tonight. We're going to be having a test coming up here in a few days. This will get you ready for the Unit 6 review packet in class tomorrow. All right, let's take a look at what we're going to be working on. First off, you're going to be having a part on your assessment that deals with median, maximum, mode, and minimum. Okay. We're going to be matching these up here. Mode, our median, is the number that is right in the middle. Our maximum is our largest value. Our mode is our most frequent value, number happening the most. And our minimum is the smallest number. Keep going here. Josie asked 7 boys how many DVDs they own. Here are the results of her survey. What is the median number? Well, when we're finding median, the middle number, we have to put these order from smallest to largest. 9 is my smallest. Then I have a 10. Then I have a 10. A 12. 15. 18. And I have a 20. Finding the middle value. 12 is my median, the number right in the middle. Josie concluded that the typical boy owns about 12 DVDs. Do you agree with her conclusions? Explain. Describe 2 ways Josie could improve her survey. I do not agree. No is my answer. And the reason why is she only asked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only asked 7 people, so we need to. So she wants to know. So Josie concluded the typical boy owns about 12 DVDs. She needs to ask more boys. Okay. Another thing, what could she do? The typical boy owns about 12 DVDs. Also ask different ages of boys, right? A 5th grader might own more DVDs than a 1st grader. A 20-year-old might own more DVDs than a 10-year-old, okay? Keep those in mind. Let's keep going here. Adding and subtracting. Well, when I'm adding fractions together, I have to make sure I have a common denominator. I do right here. So I have 7 as my denominator. 2 plus 6 gives me 8. How many 7s go into 8? 1. What's left over? 1 7. Right here, I'm going 1 minus 1/4. Okay? I can take a look at this. This one is easy. I do know it's 3/4 for an answer. I can also change this 1 to be 4 over 4, so now I have a common denominator. 4 minus 1 is 3, 3/4. Let's take a look here. Common denominators, number on the left, larger than the number on the right. It sure is. I'm going to subtract. I get 3/9. I'm going to reduce this down. Divide by 3, divide by 3. I get 1/3. Let's keep going. Now I'm subtracting these. Nice thing, they're already stacked up. Let's take a look here. 2 and 6, they both go into 6. Times 1 gives me 5. Times 3 gives me 3. 5 is larger than 3, so my answer is 2/6. Look over here, 4 and 5. What number do they both go into? They both go into 20. Remember, you're pressing pause and you're solving these as we go, so you're getting some extra practice out of the deal. Times 4 gives me 8. I'm adding these up. 15 plus 8 gives me 23. So I have 23 over 20. How many 20s go in 23? 1. 3/20 is left over. Extend this page. 6 and 4, what do they both go into? They both go into 24, but guess what? They both go into 12. You could have done 24, that's not wrong. You'll just have more to reduce at the end. Times 2 gives me a 10. Times 3 gives me a 3. I'm subtracting. 10 minus 3 is 7/12. 3 and 9, they both go into 9. Times 1 gives me 8. Times 3 gives me 3/9. I'm adding 8 plus 3 is 11 over 9. I'm not leaving it as an improper. How many 9s go in 11? 1. What's left over? 2 9s. Let's take a look here. Circle and compare below. 1/4. So which one of these works? 1/4 and 7/12. Well, I know this could be 1/4, but right here, 7/12. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have 8 over 12. Okay. So I know 7/12 isn't right. 2/3. I have 2/3 right here because it's also broken into 2/3, as you can see. So 2 of these are shaded. 8/15. 8/15 isn't here, so that's not right. Erase this here. 1/4. 1/4 is right here. 2/3. Let's take a look. I have 2/3 written right here. Here is the one I am going to have circled. Now, write a pair of fractions with common denominators for the picture above. So 1/4, what would be a common denominator? Let's divide them by 3. Times 3 times 3 gives me 3/12. How about 2/3? Let's multiply them by 3. Times 3 times 3 gives me 6/9. Cam surveyed the class on how many seconds it takes to say your name and how many seconds it takes to say the ABC. So here's some mystery plots, kids. So which one of these things would work? Okay, how many seconds does it take to say your name? So Mr. Green said that pretty quickly, right? Okay, how many seconds does it take to say the ABCs? So if I'm counting A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, so that took me more than 3 seconds. Okay, then we said, what time does school start? So let's see which one of these could work. First of all, school starts right around 8 or 7:30 to 8 o'clock. Okay, 7:30 to more 8:30 at a typical school. How many seconds does it take to say your name? Well, I know this isn't right. This could be right for A. Okay, could probably say it in less than a second. I would agree with that. We could say our name that fast. Okay, how many seconds does it take to say the ABCs? I guess if you're really cruising, you could do it at 7. What time does school start? Okay, well, I know this could not be what time school starts. 7, 11 o'clock, that's not going to work. So I know this one's automatically out. How many seconds does it take to say your name? I would say this is A, because I could say it really fast. ABCs, I'd say this one's B. You could say the ABCs in 7 seconds. If you're really cruising, if you're taking a little while longer, it'd be about 11 seconds. All right. Circle each stem plot with the median of 22. A median of 22, and we have a mode of 29. Put look at that. Put an X. So let's just circle the ones with a median of 22 right away. So we have a 22 here. We have a 22 here. We have a 22 here. Let's take a look here. So they're already in order for us. Cross these off as we go. This one has a median of 22. Let's take a look at this one. This one does not. It has a median of 26. Let's take a look at this one. You might have more than one answer, kids. This one also has a median. The next one says with a mode of 29. Okay, let's take a look. So mode 29 here. Mode 29 here. Mode 29 here. Well, I know 9 happens twice here. Anywhere else it happens here. This one works. 9 happens 3 times here. Anywhere else it works here. And 9's not on this. This is how you'd solve it. So it could look just like this on your assessment, okay? So keep that in mind. Going, these are the estimates a class made for how many centimeters long a section of the heart garland is. Okay, we have to find the mistake. So let's take a look. 135, so we're at 13 and 5. 130, we're at 13 and we're at 0. 127, 1, 2, 7. 128, 1, 2, and 8. 146, done. 151, done. 190, done. 128, that looks like a mistake. 144, 153, 128, 131, 122, 120. Here's the mistakes. They forgot the 144. They forgot two 128s. Use your ruler to draw a line segment. We're not going to be drawing the line segment, but we're dealing with this number. Okay. If you erase 3/4, we have 3 1/8 minus 3/4. Okay. Subtracting here. Number on the left larger than the one on the right. It is. New common denominators, they aren't. We have to deal with the 8. So we have 3/4 into an 8 times 2 times 2 gives me a 6. I'm going to rewrite the problem. 3 1/8 minus 6/8. Now, is my numerator on the left larger than one on the right? It is not. It's a 1, so I have to borrow. This becomes a 2. I have an 8 written here. So with the 8 here, that means this is 8 over 8 that I have to put into that. So it's 8 plus 1 is 9 over 8. Subtract 6/8. I get 2 and 3/8. That's my answer. If you drew a line segment that was twice as long as the original line, what would it be? The original line was 3 1/8, right, kids? 3 1/8 plus 3 1/8. Twice as long as the original line. 3 plus 3 is 6. Common denominator, so we can just add across. And 2/8. That's right. If we were to reduce 2/8 down, divide by 2, we get 1/4. So your answer could be 6 1/4 as well. Let's keep going here. We're almost done. Okay. One survey reported favorite types of ice cream for 5th graders. Here are the results. All right. Here are the results. Okay. We have 38% vanilla, 30% chocolate, strawberry, 22% chocolate chip. All right. Which one of these would be the best? Well, the first one we have here is kind of tough to read, right? So it says chocolate chips at a 2. It says strawberry is 4 kids, chocolate it says 6, vanilla says 8. I want to describe the percents. So the number on the right, or the graph on the right, is the most accurate for helping me out. Okay. We got some problems down here at the bottom. Some extra practice from before. If 100 students answered this survey, how many of them chose strawberry? 100 here is my denominator, right? Well, what percent chose strawberry? Strawberry was 22%, so that would be 22 over 100. Times 1 times 1 equals 22. So 22 of them chose strawberry. If 10 students answered the survey, how many of them chose chocolate chip? 10 is my denominator because that's how many kids are the whole. Chocolate chip, I was at 10%. 10% would be 10 over 100. How does 100 get to 10? Divided by 10? Divided by 10 gives me 1 student. If 50 students answered the survey, how many of them chose vanilla? 50 is my denominator, kids. Let me go back up. What did I need? Vanilla. Vanilla is at 38%. Okay, so I have 38 over 100. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. Okay. What is 38 divided by 2? It is 19. Okay, so what is my answer? 19. Okay, if you were going to start an ice cream store for 5th graders, how many would you survey to decide what kinds of ice cream would you include in your store? If I was starting a store, I'd probably want to survey at least, personally, I would like to survey at least 1,000 5th graders. Because everyone has different taste buds, right, kids? If you survey 1,000 5th graders, you would have, hopefully, you would have a large range. Large range of taste buds, right? All right. Explain one way you could rename 6/25ths. Back to my hearts, right? Got a 10, got 100, got 1,000. This can't go into 10, so I'm putting it into 100. Times 4 times 4 gives me 24, which would be 0.24, which is 24%. Hopefully this helped you with your review. Of course, rewatch some problems that you need some extra help on. and I will be helping you in class tomorrow. Good luck, kids.